Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love. I am going to do a quick daily angel message, and I had to laugh. I was taking a sip of my lemon water, and the video, I hadn't touched it, but the video started counting down for me to one or three, two, one, and I don't know why it does that. It does it once in a while. And I think it's spirit saying, come on, do this video, get it out there. So here we go, get this reading out there. So I'm going to get a blessing for the day for everyone. And then we're also going to use the Ancient Stones Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck. And yeah, very old world type pictures. I love it. And very angelic pictures as well. So let's get general messages from that. If you haven't seen the quick reads, check those out. They're timeless, just like these. So I already pre-shuffled. It's just habit to grab it and shuffle. What is the blessing for this day? What is the blessing for this day? A blessing of the air. And I love this card because there's a bee on it, and bees symbolize miracles. So a blessing of the air. Air is fast moving energy. If you think of the wands in the traditional tarot deck, that's air energy, fast moving energy. The fact that there's a bee coming in, that's a blessing coming in, I feel like. And there's all of this abundance coming. So, I mean, all of this abundance, all this new growth around you. And there's that healing symbol, which actually matches similar to my ring. So blessing of the air for today. So beautiful energy. And let's see, it's been really warm here in the Midwest. And I know other people around the world have had in the United States 222 on the clock. Universe has your back. There are there's been heat waves, like temps really really hot in the 90s. So but it is summertime, and we hopefully we continue to have a nice balance of the warm weather and the rain, because with the warm weather we do need the rain as well. But anyway, welcome to my channel. I am Laurel with Guided by Love, and here for you every day. And let's get some messages. What are the messages for everyone? Holy Spirit, angels, and ascended masters. Overall energy, oh my gosh, we got this one before, is returning. So it's a spiral, and this is, oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps from this, because this is, being guided through the maze of life, right? But also labyrinths are meant to take you within. So isn't that interesting? Spirit guiding you through the maze of life, but it's also them encouraging you to go within, to as you walk through your days, focus on spirit, in that meditative walk, in the present moment. And it says it's a number. Oh, I was seeing I read the cards intuitively, so I was seeing a number 4 on here. This is a triangle, but I was seeing it as, like, the fashioned old fashioned 4. So that's a lot of stability, security, and safety in this card coming in, this energy. But this is the spiral journey. This is this is growth, this is renewal, this is healing. And look at all the healing in this card. I mean, that is such the energy is such healing energy. And the spiral, on this path as a light worker, we start out, I've said this before, we start out as our looking outside of ourselves and focused outside of ourselves. And as we learn lessons, we start spiraling, we start going more and more inward, more and more in, and then we until we're like in this little spiral of, pretty soon we're boom, connected to our higher selves and our spiritual self 100%. So this is that journey, this is that growth, being connected, being able to connect with your higher self, your spiritual self, to get guidance, to get wisdom, and less focus outside of yourself. I love this picture. And if you're a twin flame, there's even stairs. There's 2 sets of stairs there. So it's like, making it through the spiral, going within, and then there's and there's further higher learning. There's higher learning that is going to take place as well. Taking steps up one at a time. So really beautiful energy. And that's the overall energy. So then we have the secret chamber. And this is potency, deep connection, and treasure. Yeah, so this is going into, letting yourself drift into that secret part of yourself, deep, deep within, where you find the wisdom, where you find, peace, you find healing. This is activating, when you go into this space, it's activating healing energies within you. It helps you to release any darkness or any fear that you may have. Really, really beautiful. So this is that inner. We go from, on this journey, from the outside and spiral in. And here's that inner card encouraging you to do that, to go within. And then we have, next card is the volcano. This is relationships express, don't stagnate. So this is, I see this, I'm actually seeing 3 volcanoes, 1, 2, 3 at the top, and that's birth, death, rebirth. And this could, really be compared to the tower. This is things imploding, things imploding upward, imploding in order for things to change in your life and in the world. Things become volcanic, they become volatile or implode because change is occurring in your life and in the world. So it's not, it's for a higher purpose. And this is also, I'm seeing this as, not holding on to any emotion, allowing yourself to express yourself freely. This is, because when you do hold on to your feelings and not expressing, you stagnate. And it's very freeing, very freeing when you express your truth in the world and do it from a place of love. But before you do that, it's reflecting in, releasing the emotion of fear, and then being able to express through love. And this is the volcano, yeah. But I feel like this is really, if you're a twin flame, there's 2 mirror energy there. It's really, things on this path, things implode in order for change to occur. And a lot of times as light workers, we walk into a situation, we're placed in a situation of darkness in order to bring the light and be the tower. And that is the truth. Okay, so, and then we have the sanctuary. So there's a lot of change going on, A lot of encouragement to go within to, to form the change, the healing within yourself. And as you heal yourself, of course, the things around you start healing. You're letting go of, energy that is no longer serving you, and replacing it with bringing in love when you go within. And we have sanctuary, which is such a beautiful card. Lots of grounding energy, and the rainbow symbolizing blessings and protection coming in for you. This is harmony and balance, joy and contentment. Yeah, so very important to go out in nature, spend time in nature, grounding yourself, because that is going to help you flow, be in the flow of changes that come into your life, and help you transmute any energies, through, that those changes bring. So really important message there. And we have releasing the past. Yeah, emerging, transforming, and transmuting energies. There's some of you out there, I know one of you in particular, is a very powerful transmuter of energies. And this shows, as above, so below. So more of the light that is, on the other side, is coming into this earth plane. And that's why, we're being encouraged to let go of the past, to just not give it any more energy, and to release any emotions, surrounding it. And I've said this before on my channel, that when you release a part of yourself, an old part of yourself, there's grief. There's emotion, there's grief that comes through, because you're releasing something that, it's an old part of you that doesn't serve you anymore. And so with that, comes this feeling of grief, of loss. And so, but once that's let go of, boom, the light comes down and in. And you can reflect that when you feel yourself, you can reflect that out to the world and give that to the world. How beautiful is that? And lots of growth in this card too. So lots of growth for this day, lots of reflecting, getting outside and grounding in the energies to help transmute. Call upon, the nature spirits and sprites, the angels, to help you release anything that no longer serves you, when you're outside, because it's magic doing that. So I hope this helped. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me at tch4tomorrow@gmail.com. And I'm hoping to connect with spirit and, see what direction, what they want me to do with my channel as well, if there's any changes I need to make. So I love you all so much. Thank you for helping to build this soul family. Namaste.